What's up guys, today I'll be doing a review on the Logitech G403. First off, overall, I'm going to talk about pricing. This mouse comes at $70. I think $70 is a bit pricey. You can find it online for a bit cheaper, but at store at Best Buy, where I live, it was $70, which is decent. It's a bit on the expensive side, especially this is an older mouse. And comparing it to like the G502, which is a little bit cheaper, but it is I wouldn't say it's a better mouse. I like this mouse a lot better than the G502. But you look at that mouse, it looks more expensive, but it's just not. But you know, it's a little bit older, so that's probably why. But yeah, so it's $70. Keep that in mind if you want to buy this mouse. This isn't the newest mouse either. It's like 2 years old, 2.5 years old. So definitely not new, but it's not old. It has a 3366 sensor, so pretty good. It was the sensor Logitech used for most of their mice then. Now they're putting the Hero sensor in all their mouses. So yeah, so not outdated. It's still a very good sensor. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, you know, it's not a Hero sensor. So if you're looking for a Hero sensor, this is not the mouse. So with that out the way, first off, we'll do mouse 1 and 2. The scroll wheel. It's very quiet. I like how quiet it is. The scroll wheel is a bit hard to press. Yeah, it's a little hard to press, but honestly, it's fine. This is a really good scroll wheel. So yeah, those are the mouse buttons. The DPI button. The lowest is 400, then 800, then it goes up to 3200. Oh, voice crack, by the way. But yeah, so yeah, there's the DPI button. Here are the side buttons. This is one of the biggest things that I love about this mouse. These side buttons are amazing. I have big hands, big fingers, a big thumb, and coming from the Corsair Harpoon, those mouse buttons were atrocious. These are 10 million times better. They're sharp, they're crisp, there's no travel after clicking it. It's a click, not like a mushy button. They're big, they're easy to reach. These are amazing side buttons. I think these are the best out there right now. So that's a plus definitely for this mouse. Next, I want to talk about the RGB on this mouse. The blues are okay. The reds are a bit on the dull side, and the greens are but the yellows look horrible. You can't really see that well on camera on this, you know, phone, but in real life, like, the reds are okay. Like, you can see this red, it doesn't look like that. It's a bit duller. It's not as vibrant or saturated. The pink's fine, but yeah, the yellow looks really bad. I'm just gonna be completely honest. So yeah, there's the RGB. It's not that big of a deal, especially for the G logo, because your hand will be covering it. You'll only be seeing this, which isn't, you know, that big of a deal. So yeah, but it is full 16.8 million RGB. So yeah, that's, I guess, a plus. Coming from, again, Corsair Harpoon, it was only red, which matched my keyboard, but it's not that big of a deal. So yeah. Next, let's talk about this cord. The cord it's very thick. It's not going to fit in most mouse bungees, I heard. And it is braided, which is good, but bad at the same time. It's not as flexible, but it is, in a way, kind of more durable, and it looks nicer. I don't use a mouse bungee. I just have it up there. It's behind the monitor. You can't see. So yeah, I don't have to worry about that. I'll actually push it back up a bit more. There we go. Okay, that's better. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that much. Keep that in mind. If most Zowie bungees will work, but if you have like a different one, it may not work. So I suggest trying it first if you can. If you can't, just play it safe. Don't get the mouse. Sorry. Next, there are removable weights on the bottom. I have it off right now just to save weight. Oh, I dropped it. What a guy. Here it is. So without the weights and the cover, without the weight but with the cover, most people keep the cover on. It's 90 grams with the weight. See, 10 gram weight. It is 100. I take the cover off because it it's 2 grams, I believe. So I take it off just to save even more weight, you know, just about that light gain, you know. So yeah, so technically, you know, it's 88 grams, but it's 90. Like, you won't be able to feel the difference. I just do it just because, I don't know. But yeah, so it's pretty easy to put it in. You just take it, you take the weight, doesn't matter which way you put it in. You just put it in the thing, it's in there, nice and tight. And this is magnetic, so you just, doesn't matter what you pay. Pop it in, and bam, 100 gram mouse. I can't play like this. I just can't. Some of my friends can. I took my freaking thing off. Oh, I'll fix it later. But yeah, so I don't like playing like this. Taking it out is easy, but it's not the easiest thing, especially with one hand. You take it, you gotta push the hole in, and you just take your finger like that. You don't need any fingernails or anything. I'm taking this out. It's kind of hard to take out, honestly. I usually take like a card or something. Like, I have like a basketball card, and I'll just take it, shove it under. But yeah, I'll just keep that out. I don't have any of them in anyways. So yeah. Next, I want to talk about the shape. I almost forgot about this actually. You can see it is a wide mouse. A lot of people have that complaint. It's great for me. I have wide hands. I don't have the longest hands, but they are wide, like very wide. So it's not a problem. This mouse fits my hands so well. I love the feeling of this mouse. It may be a bit wide for most people. It's definitely not too long. It is a bit thick, as you can see from the front. Yeah, so yeah, keep that in mind. The shape is probably one of the most important things about a mouse that you want to get. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It is on the larger side, especially width-wise. So yeah. Lastly, we have the mouse feet. They're okay. There is a little bit of resistance. Like, my cord would not be gay. I just put it on top of my monitor for a sec. It got disconnected from my thing. But yeah, the mouse feet are okay. You can, you can hear it. But yeah, they're not the worst. They're not the worst. But there is definitely some resistance, especially if you have that weight in there. You're actually gonna feel it a little bit. But without the weight, and if you have a bungee, it's fine. It's definitely, you don't really notice it that much, but you will if you really do think about it. So that pretty much does it for the Logitech G403. Overall, I think this is a great mouse. I'll give it a 10 out of 10, honestly. This mouse is the best mouse I've ever tried. Even though it is a bit old, it's amazing. Way better than my old crappy $30 Corsair Harpoon. It's a great beginner mouse. I'll do a review on it maybe another time, but this is my old mouse. It's dirty. It's just, yeah, I don't like it that much. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, I usually don't do any reviews. I don't think I've ever done a review, actually. But yeah, but if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.